Why do you have to laugh like that? What?
Because I couldn't cheers. I was there not to laugh.
What's up, everyone? This is Dennis Richards, and Unapologetic Kitchen is Monday. That's how you know we're in the kitchen, because I only go into the kitchen on Mondays when the cameras are on. Outside of that, order out. Am I right? Just playing. All right, we got left side, who is uniquely this time on the left side, and then we got a little bit.
It's good.
He said he wanted to feel more important today, so he was gonna take my usual place.
Yeah,
Right?
I do feel more important. It makes sense.
we're
We keep this.
all wearing the same colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different. That's on brand.
That's new.
It feels weird.
Feels like a uniform.
Yeah.
Unity. I like it.
All right.
UNITY.
I would spell it, but I can't. So we have again, as always, with our Monday kitchens, we have a lot of road to hoe and not a lot of. Yeah, I was trying to see who was gonna go for it, but nobody went for it. Okay, so what are we making today? We have so many ingredients, and none of these ingredients suggest that we're going to make what I'm about to say. Right? There's like 30 ingredients here, and that suggests that we're gonna have a very, very expensive salad, but we're not. We're gonna have burgers.
Right?
Burgers.
Super cool.
Where's the patties?
Where's the meat?
Where's the meat?
The meat
Where's
is
the bread?
the meat is upon us.
Is it what do you mean it's upon us?
It's like yeah, I was literally gonna say that. Those are the exact words I was going to say. I was like, literally, it's like manna. It's just gonna appear. You close your eyes. So what we need you to do is we need you to go outside, pray east, and in about 2 hours you come back. And yeah, I know I don't think you know where that is.
You don't even know where East is.
So we're gonna make vegan burgers. So these vegan burgers are gonna be very interesting because they're not like your classical vegan burgers. What side are you going on? If you're gonna go,
you can't come back.
I was checking out the ingredients.
You saw them. You were with us when we bought them, so you know what they are. So the most people, when they make vegan burgers now, they will use the like Beyond the Meat or whatever patties, like the very synthetic patties. There's nothing wrong with that because it's faster. Or if you go to restaurants, you might get a vegetarian patty, which would be like black beans, right? And it's pretty simple. It's like black beans and maybe some mushrooms. This is my own concoction of vegan burgers that encompasses mushrooms, chickpeas, onions, tomatoes, tremendous amount of different spices. And instead of doing the bread patties, we're doing the lettuce because obviously when you eat burgers, I know when you eat burgers, you're like, I want the thing that's going to hold all the juices. Yeah, that's the thing, which tells you that you might as well just buy the bread, because if that's what you're thinking is filling and not the patty, then you've been had. Okay, and then we're also going to make chips or French fries, as you guys say them in the States, but we're going to use sweet potatoes for those, but we're going to do those at the end. And so what we have here is, we also have quinoa. I don't think I said quinoa. So we have quinoa. So the basics of the patty are mushrooms, quinoa, onions, and chickpeas. That's like the basic foundation. And then you add your spices and make it kind of a sauce. And you guys will see this is very, very hands-on, requires a lot of energy. Now, in full disclosure, usually this takes about 2 hours to be able to make.
2 hours.
It's a long time, I know. If you go to a restaurant, like, how is that sustainable? But usually what you would do is you would, as they do in a restaurant, they would make the patties before and have them in the freezer or the refrigerator. Then when you order it, they're just putting it on the pan. But we're going from start to finish, right? And then
you guys can get the full experience.
Yeah, I'm big on experiences. So you're gonna have that. We're not using the couscous because I thought that we weren't gonna have the quinoa, and then we at the last minute we found quinoa. So the couscous is just gonna go away. And then usually what we would do with the patties is after we've made the patties, you would then put them in the freezer and leave them in the freezer for maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, so they get a little bit harder, and then you would cook them. But we're not going to be able to do that, so we're probably going to have to add even more powder of flour. But instead of using flour, I use flaxseed. Because flaxseed has a lot of fiber, a lot of omega-3s, and it's a really, really great binder for your food, right? Which is why they use them in a lot of baking things. So it's very, very thick. And then I guess left side, you're gonna make a mouge bouge. We're educated now, which is just food with food. So what is the food with food that you're making? Why we're making food?
I like food with food. So last time I said I was feeling avocado. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I don't know. I'm still feeling avocado.
Nice.
Because I have been reformed. A month ago, you wouldn't catch me with an avocado.
With a veggie.
Please don't go around muddying my name.
No.
That's you.
I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I said avocado.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, that's what happens when you decide to interject.
Anyway. Yeah, we're still feeling avocado today. But we're gonna do something a little different. We're practically gonna do the same thing, but we're not gonna use lettuce today because the burgers are wrapped in lettuce, so that felt like a double beat. So I was like, if I can make a salad, simpler, still very spicy, it can be a side also.
What's gonna be in it?
For the patties. So even with the last time, I was just BSing the whole time. Don't tell anyone I said that.
We won't tell anyone on the live that you didn't know what you were doing last time.
For all I know, there could be 3
We're
people.
experts in our field.
How many people do we have?
4.
Right?
Yeah.
Guys, don't tell anyone.
4? None?
4.
They all left. We should end the live. 1. Guys. Guys. Okay.
So to our 6 wonderful people watching, this is the main star of the thing. And then we have one of my most favorite veggies, cucumber.
Yeah.
And then we have mixed chilies, which will be
you feel. I obviously like everything to be spicy. I've converted some people in the office to start liking things a little bit more spicy so that I don't have to change my flavor palette to accommodate everybody else. So they must come to my side or not eat. It's all about unity and dictatorships. So
the I in unity is denim.
facts. And very, very true. And to be a guy, lowercase, everything else.
But
That's
I would have expected you to sort of use like eggplant.
why.
Right.
That's what you usually say you sub as meat in a lot of these things.
Yeah, but there's more. There's other things. So now we're gonna see another thing.
What's that?
But you also
I just said.
We just did.
Where were you when I was?
It's not feeling I was there, but bruh.
So now you don't. Now you don't like.
I kind of feel like you just want to argue.
Yeah, you're being.
No, because
What's
it's
the-
veggies. There's no meat. There's no bread. What are we doing?
What's
No,
the
that's
word?
not
There's
the
a
meaning.
word. There's a word that they use. What's the word when people are just
Genius.
no intentionally going against the argument just for the sake of going against it? There's a specific word.
Devil's advocate.
Okay.
Attention seeking.
No, it's not that. Contrarian. You're just being a contrarian just because of that. All right, guys. So we've done a 15-minute opening where we've done absolutely nothing but stand here and listen to you complain about the food that you didn't have to buy or are not even going to have to probably cook most of it.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is, let's get started. So I need the chopping board. Can we turn let's turn that thing, the stove. That's probably a thing that we need to do because even though we're in Africa, we're not just cooking over the open fire.
Which plate?
Let's do the big one first. Yeah, that one. And then a cutting board. I love when I say cutting board. You brought me the smallest cutting board that they've ever invented. This is the first cutting board that's ever been invented. You brought me the smallest one. And then we need a knife. And then because he is so important, you're going to be responsible for cutting the sweet potatoes. But you're going to do them in like quarter size, right? So they'll be like chips. So you're not going to cut them. You're going to dice them.
I need an example. I'm not gonna lie. Because then I'll mess up the whole thing. So if you don't know, just ask. You know, it's better.
Don't ask.
Did you get a knife?
Not when I'm on live. I'm just doing this just so he can see quickly.
Oh, right.
Even though so what we are going to do is
The network broke the knife.
We have to, but you have to strip them, right? So you have to strip all this off first. I'm just showing you what it's supposed to look like.
Okay.
Why are you standing there, like looking?
You're saying it like I don't do this all the time.
I know, I'm just trying to figure out why in this particular.
Because you're standing where you don't stand. You forgot.
Move the thing so people can see you.
Oh, I didn't know that this was the. Okay, so this is what it's like this. So just circles of this.
Oh, okay.
So it can be any variation.
Just say circles.
I literally went like that. I literally said like this.
Yeah, but I thought it was a whole tube or something.
All right. Well, maybe you should do what you do all the time and don't think. So let's, without further ado, let us start. Let's put the oil. Can you put the oil in the pan? Put that thing to about a 5.
I forgot how to use this.
A 5 or a 6. And we're gonna get cooking. We got a lot of stuff to do, but I promise you guys, it's gonna be so good. It's so nutriently packed. A tremendous amount of protein in this. Is usually with each patty, it'll be about maybe 25 to 30 grams of protein because of the quinoa and the chickpeas. So it really adds a lot of fiber, which is great. So I promise you, it's very, very fulfilling and it's flavor packed. And then we're gonna top it all up with tomatoes and with pineapples, and then if we have the time, I'm gonna do a tahini dressing just to kind of give you that kind of big juicy crunch at the end.
Now you're just making up words. What's tahini?
What
is that?
We literally used tahini in the last episode.
Yeah, but you had me outside most of the time. Why did you here?
Do we have a disciplinary committee?
No, but last time y'all wanted to get me out of the room.
So can you start doing that? Okay, so I'm gonna start doing the mushrooms. Okay. So we're gonna get into this, and then are you gonna start with the salad now?
Let me just get it out of the way.
Okay.
So that I can let myself
To all the other things. Okay. So we're gonna get the mushrooms. We're gonna dice the mushrooms. Then we're gonna get them over, and then I'm gonna make my base. So my base for the burgers and the base that all this is gonna sit in is gonna be tomato paste. Big thing for me. Tomato paste, oil. We did get some Scotch bonnet peppers. If you don't like Scotch bonnet peppers, you don't like anything spicy, then that's also okay as well. But I absolutely love a couple of Scotch bonnet peppers because I love the heat that will then balance out with the pineapple and the fresh lettuce at the end. And then the dressing will be this kind of nice cooling effect. So it'll be really nice once you start to get that going. So I'm gonna start chopping these mushrooms, and then we'll get them over there, and then we'll come over and you'll see how I start to make the base of this.
I'm dicing.
I did say you have to strip this off first. You have to. Do you have the thing? You have to peel this.
Okay.
All these have to be peeled. Please send us help.
Like I said, do we have a disciplinary committee?
I don't want a disciplinary. I just want him to go.
So HR.
Yeah, to find a way to cancel his contract so you can get out of here. So, okay, so this used to be something. So this was one of the first things that I ever tried when I was making a vegan meal for myself. And I was like, I wonder when I would go to these restaurants and I would have these black bean burgers, which I was like, it's cool, but it really just tastes like black beans. It doesn't. It's like black beans in a patty as the patty. And then all the toppings, which are cool. But one of the things I realized that for a lot of people, when they say that they like the burger, very rarely are they talking about the patty. They're talking about the sauce that it's in, you know, or the bread that it's in. It's like, it's all the toppings, the cheese, it's the this. So it's very rarely the patty itself. And this one, the star of the whole dish is actually is the patty. And everything else kind of makes it come together. So I'm gonna chop these up. And then we're gonna go over to the stove and we're gonna start making the, and we're gonna put the chickpeas on as well because the chickpeas take a little bit of time. And then all these things are gonna get mixed together as so that you can actually make the patty. So that's the one thing that's fun about this. When people have never seen it before, they're like, I don't understand how all these ingredients are gonna go together. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, it feels like magic.
How much oil you have to the pan? This one,
Yeah.
Say when.
When?
He hasn't even done anything yet.
Why is that?
Can you just, put it on 6 or 7.
5.
Yeah, I know. I said 5 so it can heat up.
Okay.
Okay. And one of the things I also like to do, I do this a lot when I make curries usually, and I have the time. I like to heat the pan up and then put the spices in the pan without any oil or anything in there, and put it on a little bit of a low heat. It takes a little bit more time. Yeah.
No one's saying when.
Hey, stop! Oh my gosh! Did you stop? Oh my goodness.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, this is fine. Okay.
I think we need someone
I follow
specifically
instructions
hired
really well.
to keep an eye on Kelvin.
I'm about to walk in here.
So when I do the spices, what happens is the low heat starts to open up the spices, like all the oils, and it starts to open up, so it starts to get the fragrance and the aroma, and then I'll dump the oil in, and it starts to become very thickening, but it gives the spices a little chance to breathe before you start to drown them in the oil and all the other things. So actually I can't do that because we've already done it. But I think, and you got to have a lot of mushrooms for this because it's really a big, star for this dish. Okay, so we're gonna do this. As soon as this is done, I'm actually gonna stop that for a second, and I'm actually gonna get the garlic and the ginger in there. So while this pan is heating up, I can dump everything immediately in. So I'm gonna go over here. I should cut this light on probably. Okay, and then I'll start putting okay, that's awkward. All right.
You fall in.
Ideally, you don't want to cook the plastic.
He's cooking the lid.
I wouldn't recommend that for any of your dishes.
This guy, am I right? You should get a disciplinary here. So it only works one way?
Yes.
Why?
Because you.
So he's blameless.
Wait.
That's how this works.
Wait. I think you have proven to us multiple times that if a disciplinary committee does not exist, you're the reason why it should.
Wow.
So then I'm also gonna put tomato paste in there. So I'll let the oil and the ginger and and I'm using grapeseed oil because I think I've said this before in previous podcasts. Olive oil is usually used for something that's like cold dishes, salads, and things of that nature, toppings. And then it's something for very, very low heat. And grapeseed oil is used for things that are high heat. It's specifically designed for that. And it's not genetically modified, so it's actually really good for you. And that's really when you're doing things that are at high heat. That's ideally the oil that you would probably want to use.
So they just like grind grapeseed or something?
If you have it available.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have that. We're gonna start putting this together. We're over here, so as you guys can see, I'm coming over. 911. Which one do I do? If I want to show people, which camera is it? This one. So yeah, so this is just what it looks like in the beginning, right? It's just a hodgepodge of ginger and all that, but you can already start to smell the ginger and all that coming together. And you really want it to get a little bit thicker as it goes. And then I'm going to add a couple Scotch bonnet peppers, and then that you're really starting to see that flavor. And then we add all the friends in just a little bit of time.
Scotch bonnet peppers?
Scotch bonnets. Yeah, these are Scotch bonnet peppers.
Oh.
Yeah, so these are much hotter than the red peppers or the green peppers. Okay. All right. So.
Not to be confused with bell peppers.
Yeah, the facts, because the bell peppers are
not spicy.
Are sweeter. Have a
sweet.
So
yeah, the red. What is that? I think it's the red peppers are sweeter than the green peppers.
So which one ranks like lowest in hot?
I think it's the red one. I'm pretty sure the red pepper.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it's the red pepper that is the sweet. The red bell pepper is the sweetest one, I believe.
I've never thought of.
But if people are watching on the live, they can tell us which one, because it doesn't mean that I'm right. because once the mushrooms came in, it soaked up all the oil in there, which is fine. Okay, so we'll have that, and that'll buy us a little bit of time while we're waiting for the milk.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So just a little update on this side. I am fighting for my life with the one remaining knife, but it's starting to look colorful. It's starting to look something I'd like something I'd like to eat.
Can I taste it?
No.
So the first thing I'm going to put in is the quinoa. The quinoa takes a lot longer to cook out than the chickpeas. Mm-hmm. So we'll put the quinoa in first because this becomes a very, very important binder for the food, but then also has a tremendous amount of protein in it, which is one of the reasons why when people eat this, they get super full. It's because of the quinoa. Okay.
So for those of you guys who just joined us, today we're making veggie burgers. More like he's making veggie burgers, and we're supporting because we have no idea where this is going.
Yeah, no.
And this is his own concoction.
Yeah.
He's making. We don't know what's going on.
We're just wondering, where's the meat?
Facts.
Only you're wondering that, Kelvin.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn the stove down on 5 because I don't want the mushrooms to burn, and I don't want the tomatoes and all that to go away. Huh?
Is it natural?
Yes, of course. It's natural.
Not. It was made in a lab.
Of course, it's natural.
And they called all the magicians.
What is it? I don't know.
You what?
I think what is quinoa?
What do you mean? What's in it?
Is it seeds?
It is seeds.
Ground?
It's seeds. They're seeds. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut the onions, and then once I cut the onions, I'll dice them again very small, so that they can go in because all this is gonna get smashed together to make this burger, which is where you're gonna get all these different textures and everything in the burger. Once we're done, so you want to get these all diced down, and you don't have to worry about in the beginning to get them perfectly diced to all kind of being symmetrical. Because once everything's done, you're gonna smash all of it together anyways.
I was about to say,
yeah.
I never trust when Denim says we're gonna dice.
It's
because his dicing is like it's more of a suggestion of dicing.
It looks like his handwriting.
It looks more like a chopping
than a
dicing.
The pylon effect is insane. There's not much thought going into the pylon. But okay, so I'm gonna also put in the quinoa, I'm also gonna put some salt. I'm gonna put some salt in this quinoa, and then I'm also add a little bit of oil in there as well. Just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have that. I'm gonna stir this around a little bit as it really gets all this in here. Okay.
It smells incredible, actually.
All right, and now we're gonna dice probably one more onion. We're gonna chop one more onion.
Yes, thank you.
In here.
That feels a lot more accurate.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're gonna get this. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Leo is asking again, what are we making today?
A little bit. Do you want to tell them what we're making?
Today we're making Denim special veggie burgers. Like no meat, no chicken, no.
We know what no meat is.
Meat?
We know what no meat is. When you say no meat,
no fish. There's like nothing. It's like we couldn't even get the skin, bro. I don't know. Denim, are we going broke?
The answer to that question is 100% we are, but that's not why we're eating this.
Okay. So it's a veggie burger. The patty's gonna be lettuce. And
no, the patty's not lettuce.
The lettuce is the wrap.
That's not a patty.
The wrap is gonna be lettuce.
Okay.
And this thing, what's it called?
I don't know.
Quinoa. You know, to hold it all.
Why are you saying it like that?
It's not quinoa.
No, it's quinoa.
Quinoa.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my eyes are burning.
We don't use this in my corner of the world. How do we eat salsa? We eat pop.
Oh, guys, my eyes. Yo.
So,
There's
so
a lot
let
going
us
on.
see.
Hi, there's a lot going on here.
All right, so now we got the onions in, the mushrooms in, with the tomato paste, some of the chili, and we're gonna let that cook and render down a little bit, and then we'll start adding the spices, and then we have the quinoa and the chickpeas that's gonna be going in here in just about maybe 15 minutes from now. I feel like this is a great time for us to do a commercial break where we tell everyone about our Patreon.
Get on our Patreon, guys.
What's Patreon?
Huh?
Oh,
Marketing is giving us directions.
Oh.
and I'm making sure that I'm still looking like I'm not paying him more attention.
What do you say, marketing? Just say it out loud. We're live. It doesn't matter.
Our Patreon is $2, $5, and $12. We are trying to give.
So you're getting. So what we're saying is, against my own business interests, we wanted to make everything more accessible for everyone, even if it means that I go broke faster.
Yes.
That's what we're saying,
Yes.
which directly leads to all of our unemployment.
Yes.
So what we're saying is we are self-sabotaging from the inside,
Yes.
so that we can give everyone maximum value.
Yeah.
So what is on the Patreon then that everyone's gonna be getting maximum value? Because there's a lot of value. Because I know, because I'm in this office all the time. It feels like we're doing a lot of work, huh?
I'm saying in the office all the time doing something.
Yeah. Do you want an onion?
No,
Okay.
because we have so much onion in the burger already.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
you
okay.
make.
Okay.
Yeah, I was coming back to that, and you were still plugging.
Still trying to plug. Still trying to get an opportunity.
Maybe if I drink some wine, my eyes won't burn so much.
Although
But on
I
that note, guys, get out the wines.
Hey.
facts. What's up?
We're talking about the value of Patreon.
That's what I'm still waiting. I thought you were talking about it.
Hmm?
Were you
I
talking
thought
about it?
he was.
Oh, you were supposed to say it.
Come on camera.
Yeah, but they don't care. They don't care for you. They don't care.
So eloquently.
Our marketing's gonna come in. You'll hear a voice, the voice of marketing. The reason why we're going bankrupt now.
A faceless voice.
The reason why we're going bankrupt, so that when I lose everything, I know he's never on camera to blame. It'll just be me. But go ahead, marketing. Tell him.
So in the $2, we have two unbelievable value that we can provide you, which is the podcast, which over eight episodes are available right now.
8 episodes are now out. Okay.
And we have the opportunity to be a part of the Unapologetic community.
The unapologetic community is up there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna get our podcast. So we have about a little bit over 24 hours of podcast episodes on there, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's the $2 one.
Yeah.
So that's just $2 a month.
That's $2 a month.
Okay, so that's
$32.
$24 a year, which is absolutely insane. And is that only for that $2 a month? Does that only get you the 8 podcasts, or does it get you the podcast every time we upload a new podcast?
Every time we upload a new podcast on page.
So they get everything.
Yeah,
So every time we upload, they get more.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot.
What's the community?
The
Okay.
community is essentially a space in which we give you announcements.
Okay.
You get to be a part of a group where you get to discuss a lot of business of entertainment conversations.
Okay.
As well as be the opportunity to get insights and be a part of becoming unapologetic you.
Okay. All right. And then we move on to what, the $5 one?
$5. In the $5, you get an opportunity to be a part of to get the zoo, a short film, a historical short film about Black people in Nazi Germany, as well as partial access.
No. And that was also in that film festival, the zoo was also a part of the film festival circuit, so it got a lot of love. It's very much a labor of love, if you will, a historical piece that we actually feel like is very timely for today's society. So that's in there. And then what else is in the $5 one? So this is only for $5. So what you're saying is for like less than a cup of coffee, you're also getting these things. So you get the Unapologetic podcast, you're getting the zoo. What else do you get? Do you get anything else? It feels like a lot.
Wow.
Who are these? Are we sourcing these books? Are these books that we wrote in-house that we're selling?
All in house.
Hey.
All in house.
Okay.
You can understand the tremendous value that we're trying to provide each and every one of you.
Okay.
In the $5, you get the 5 opulent acting's foundational secrets, as well as mastering your mind.
So this is the one. This is the book that I wrote, "Building an Opulent Career from Anywhere You Are in the World." Essentially, just proving the fact that you have to go to Hollywood in order to be successful, right? And that Hollywood is anywhere, wherever you are. So that book is in there. There's also, I think, a workbook, or did they get that as well? But they should pay extra for that book.
They get partial access to the opulent artist book.
So they get partial access. Okay.
You get a few, basically almost a few chapters.
You get some moosh bouges. You get an appetizer.
Oh, yeah.
You get a little taster of something. Okay, I like that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't get the opulent workbook.
You don't get the opulent workbook.
No.
Okay. All right.
The reason you don't get the opulent workbook is you need to, you don't just become an opulent artist if you don't actually read the entire book.
The entire book. Right. Okay. So that seems fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
And
seems like a lot of value.
so that's everything that's in the 5. So what you're saying is less than a cup of coffee every month. So most people drink a cup of coffee or 2 cups of coffee out every day. Some people spend $20 every day just on coffee. And we're saying that for $5 a month, you get all this access, as well as to the podcast, as well as to the opulent community. Okay, that's insane.
$60 a month they get. I mean, a year. That's what they get as well.
That's insane. Okay.
And then we have our opulent king tier, essentially.
Okay.
Which is $12, in which
I broke
now
it.
you get access to a docu-series we produced called The Diamond Cut.
Okay.
A live conversation with me.
In the what?
A live conversation with me.
Why would we want a live conversation with you? I wouldn't pay for that.
I am the opulent artist. Thing is, that's a spoiler.
What is that? Our Patreon shutting down now?
Oh my
We're having a
god.
question. Sia Savvy.
Hi, Sia. It's Saya.
Oh, sorry, Saya.
It's Saya. Hi, Saya.
She's asking, what are we cooking today? I missed that part.
We're cooking vegan burgers
Yeah.
because, as most people know, I am vegan. If everybody doesn't know, Saya is a very successful Hollywood executive who is really known for groundbreaking documentaries. And I think Saya, because I just saw right here on my phone right now, but I'm doing this live, about that Saya's going to be at the Joburg Film Festival. And that's going to be exciting because she wasn't there last year, but she was there the year before, airing her Kobe Bryant documentary, which was an absolutely amazing one. And it's since gone on to do a lot of amazing things. So we're making vegan burgers in our Unapologetic kitchen now, which will be mushrooms, there'll be chickpeas, there'll be quinoa, there'll be tomatoes. We're wrapping them in lettuce. We'll have pineapples and sweet potato as our chips instead. Okay. And then, so what's up, Saya? And yes, I'm hoping to be able to be there. So I'll let you know very shortly. And then also, okay, and then we're now so on our Patreon, you told us about the $2. You told us about the $5. Is there another tier?
Yes.
Okay.
Opulent King.
The Opulent King.
Yes.
Love that.
That you get access to a docu-series we created and are still in production of.
Okay.
Called The Diamond Cut.
I mean,
Okay.
Okay, Kelvin.
Venom, can you take us through what The Diamond Cut is?
Well, why not just let apparently the star of the Diamond Cut tell us?
We're
I
here
mean,
in the presence.
Who am I? Who am
of the
I?
Diamond Cut.
Who am I? I'm just happy to be able to host it. I don't even know anything about it. So why don't you come front and center and tell everybody exactly what the Diamond Cut is?
The Diamond Cut is a documentary about the Dining with Diamonds musical theater show. Botswana's first dinner music.
It's actually Africa's first.
Africa. Ooh, imagine that.
Clearly, he missed his talking points.
I did.
Okay, keep going.
Africa's first live interactive musical dinner theater show, where me and her, she actually choreographed the choreo.
Wait, that's what choreographing
Yeah,
is.
she actually
Yep.
choreographed the choreo in that. We performed it at a hotel here. It was really good. Denim Richards was in it.
Was that? I don't think I was in it.
Denim Richards
According to
was
you,
in
you're
it.
the only person in it.
No, I just said
It was a one-man show. It's a one-man show.
I would say what.
We're all just happy to have been there.
I choreographed it so Little Bit could dance alone.
A little bit. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have that. So the 12. Okay, since everyone is now jumping over to Patreon to get that. What else is there?
So for everyone that has been basically going crazy about what Daniel will be doing next, our Patreon has so much content in which you can actually see a lot of what he's doing right now. That's just something I want to get out there.
Yeah.
As well as we get on the $12 you get full access to the Opulent Artist book, Building an Opulent Career from Anywhere in the World. In which you also get access to the workbook.
Which usually, I think on retail, if you just were getting the book, it's like $25, right? If you're just getting the book by itself. And now what you're saying is if they join the Opulent community for $12, they get that. So how do I make money off of this?
You don't.
Okay. All right, great.
We are doing this for the people.
Because we're a 501c3. We're a charity. Got it. No, I love that. I love that.
Get paid?
No. But we also are doing this for charity.
But
We're men and women of the people.
Unfortunately,
The starving artists that we're trying to teach, we're about to be there.
There's no
we're about to join the starving artists.
As we're cooking is diabolical.
You must meet them where they are first.
We must what?
You must meet them where they are.
We have to meet them where they are. That's a great talking point. Okay, so they get that.
You don't need this, right?
No. So they get so they get the book and they get the workbook, I imagine. So okay, so the workbook also would usually be sold separately, but now they get that mixed in. And do they get the five foundational secrets for auditioning? Everything.
Yes.
And then they also get the writer's dictionary.
Yes.
That's also in there. So for those that are writing or trying to figure out how to do story, Ryan Gibson, who is also our network, our resident Grumpy, is the one that wrote this. And
Network, can we have music?
and so we have that. Is there anything else? Do they get anything else in there? What is that? Feels like a lot for $12 a month.
Yep.
Yeah. Is it good? And
What do you mean? And I feel like I'm being exploited. I'm here every day,
I should at least get $1.
and you're giving all this stuff away virtually for free.
And
Put this in as you can start.
and
I won't mention the names of the shows, but we have a bunch of shows coming out.
Okay.
Which the top
Don't we have left side shows coming out soon?
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
so apparently I have a show. That's nice. Love it.
Okay.
So we have a bunch of shows coming
That
out.
apparently I'm virtually giving to you guys for free. Wow.
all your hard work.
Well, it is
I
virtual.
love you guys so much.
The-
I'm giving you guys all this learning.
The good thing is it is virtual. So virtually it is true. You're true both ways.
Oh yeah.
Both ways it is very
I don't know, you
accurate.
don't sound very happy to be giving them that.
Yeah.
You didn't sound very happy to be getting.
Because I'm not.
Okay.
No, but I'm like, you know what? If this is what you guys need, it's fine.
So we have the quinoa is starting to do its thing. Maybe about 10 more minutes for the quinoa. That's gonna be there. So I keep that on there. And then we have the chickpeas that are doing what they do.
Thank you, network.
They are chickpeaing. Okay. So we let there again, the quinoa and the chickpeas have a tremendous amount of protein in it. Very, very filling. But your real flavor profile is gonna be all over there in that. And so you want to add just a little bit more pepper in here. This is my whole goal with this all the time is to pack this thing with flavor.
We know all of your meals are always
Packed with flavor.
ultimate flavor.
Yeah, so it's a big thing. And then always putting a little bit more salt in there, just on the off chance that it needs some. Who knows? And I do a fascinating thing, which is I very rarely.
It's the ginger and the spice.
I very rarely taste my food while I'm cooking it, which
He
is
tasted with his nose.
which is bad. But I actually enjoy just trying to see if my instincts work, because I think that as an artist, specifically as an actor, you have to trust your instincts, right? And if you can't trust your instincts, a lot of times as us as artists, we freeze up because we're like, are we making the right choice? What are they thinking? What are they not thinking? And when you're cooking for people, they're also ingesting this food and they're going to have opinions, and you have to be confident. So I like to kind of cook in the same way that I like to walk into an audition room or walk onto set or walk into life, which is trust my instincts, trust that I've done the work already, and then allow everything else just to be. So this is really exciting for me just to be able to test it and see what's happening.
Okay.
Network, does anybody else have anything else to say? I love that. Love that. We're so dynamic that nobody has anything to say to us. Love it. Okay.
If you just got here, we're making. Oh,
Somebody's asking,
Gee, brother.
Polly, let's say, just because you said that, is asking, which part of the continent are we repping today?
We are in Botswana.
That's not.
Wait, what we're repping today?
Yeah, she mentioned
Like the food.
No.
Eh, I'm so close. That was my end.
You're into it.
I'll get fired.
I feel like it's kind of a liability. So what we decided to do. So what we decided to do to answer your question is we're making one of our personal favorite foods. So we're not traveling around Africa because we're actually in Africa, which is great. But for this particular one, we wanted to do something very special. It's also because this entire weekend, we have done something that we're very, very excited about. One of our kind of mainstays at Opulent Entertainment Group and investing in the entertainment chain of Africa is not just about creating content and developing content, but it's also developing the young artists of tomorrow. So this entire last weekend, obviously today's Monday. So from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we were in a small village called Machudi, which is here in Botswana, where we had 30 young aspiring artists, and we taught them on the business of entertainment, screenwriting, directing, producing, and of course, acting and the business of entertainment. And the great thing that we loved about this is that we partnered with Stepping Stones International and the MTV Foundation to bring opportunities to these young artists. And so I say all that to say is after we do all of this, in about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, we're going to be coming out with 5 short films that we would have produced through Opulent Entertainment Group just to be able to show what we're able to do as a company. So to answer your question, long story was... So to answer your question, long story was that because of this, we didn't have the time to do all of our R&D on what country we wanted to do. So instead of freaking out and canceling the live, we said, let's just pivot. And so much of life, that's what we do. So we said, well, what can we cook? And everybody's wanted to try these burgers for a while. So that's what we're going to do now. Right?
Okay. So just to come on top of that, our salad is coming. Okay, so our salad is coming along very well. Very colorful.
Yeah.
So far we have cucumbers base.
It's funny because her name is Base.
Should be all there.
Okay, so we have cucumbers base. We have red bell pepper. What else would we put? That I'm just confusing things. I just like to put more and more.
Trust in your instinct.
Chili peppers, we have red chili peppers, green chili peppers. Then we have garlic. What else do we have? And we have the Starbucks avocado.
Hey.
Yeah.
Who you are now a reformist for,
yes,
right?
Because of the
And me.
No.
Yes.
Anyway.
Such a narcissist, such an actor. Every actor is just narcissist. Can't like this.
I can't get away.
Does the sun even shine if an actor doesn't have it shine on them? It is absolutely ridiculous.
Special features in here. We have black pepper. We have a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
We have our unapologetic spice.
Yeah.
Which is still very much a secret ingredient for now.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some lemon juice. Yeah, freshly squeezed lemon juice, and maybe I will put some olive oil.
So the lemon juice essentially will be our dressing, and this is great because obviously you guys know this at home. When you put regular dressing that's coming out of a bottle onto your salad, unfortunately, and nobody likes to hear this, the nutritional value of the salad pretty much goes out the window because everything that comes out of a bottle is usually high with sodium and a lot of sugar. That kind of kills all of the flavor. So when you do it like this, you get the acidity with the lime or the lemon, brings all the flavor profiles out. And of course, as I said, the olive oil is what you're supposed to be using when you're doing salads and all that for some things that are cool or for a light sear. And what we're cooking in with this stuff over here is the grapeseed oil, because grapeseed oil is specific for high heat things. Okay. So now we're there. Now I need, so can you give me a bowl and a bowl that all this would go into, because we're going to mix it eventually.
Then,
Mom?
I was here trying to give you an opportunity to show off your strength and squeeze this lemon for me. And you completely ignored me and went around.
You don't show what we're on display.
Would have, again, like every artist, the opportunity doesn't come in the package that you thought it was going to be coming into. So
Talk about that.
my opportunity was that I had the opportunity to come and squeeze his lemon. And so now I'm going to take that opportunity back. Good thing is that there's still more lemons to squeeze.
Nice.
Okay.
You
And so now I think we're here and we've done it.
This is diabolical and definitely unapologetic kitchen.
Facts. Do we want to put another lemon in there? Okay. So we'll go ahead and do this. Maybe this time we do it with the left hand.
And Neely says, Aaliyah, are you adding honey to the lemon juice?
Hey, Nicole.
Oh, hi, Nicole. No, we can definitely try that next time, though. That sounds great.
So for Neely, do you want to tell her what's in the salad? Just in,
Nicole.
okay, Nicole, do you want to tell Nicole what's in the salad?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I also like to wash my hands with the.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Lola said she's watching this is really brightening her day. She's been sick since Saturday morning.
Aww.
Today's the first day that she's feeling on the mend, so thank you guys so much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Lola. Hope
I
you
am
get
very
better
welcome.
soon.
Should I fry this out?
Keep quiet
No.
a little bit. Anyway, hi, Nicole. So,
She says, hey guys. Nicole says, hey guys.
yeah. So, on the side of the veggie burgers for today, I am doing this salad. Just to give you a short preview, we have cucumber, red bell pepper. I don't even know what I put in here. Red chili peppers, green chili peppers, avocado, garlic, unapologetic spice, which we said before is for now a very secret ingredient for now. And I just got Denim to squeeze some lemon in here for me. And I think I'm gonna sprinkle some olive oil, and then we're practically done. Oh, and we also have black pepper. I can tell because my nose is itchy. But yeah, that means it's good. I'm trusting that this is gonna be great.
Nah, it looks great. It smells great. It's gonna be great.
Thank
This is
you.
the Unapologetic Kitchen. We don't do not great. One setting.
Too bad you didn't get the memo. All right, so I'm asking what viewers at home. I never asked you, have you guys ever had a vegan or vegetarian burger before, ever?
No.
Really?
No. Why would I do that?
That wasn't what the question. The question was, have you ever? The answer is no, and then we move on. All right, cool. Thanks. Got it.
Guys, I would like to ask, for all that you guys have seen this guy do on camera, can we all agree that we should get a disciplinary committee?
So if you can see, actually, this, you wouldn't really know, but you would actually think that there was ground beef in here. That's the tomato paste and the mushrooms that really start to bring that thing together, and you want to cook it till it really starts to get that thing. And the great thing about it is you'll say, well, it doesn't have the consistency of what ground beef would have, and that's where the flaxseed is going to come in just a moment once we put everything together. Again, this is how we're getting our flavor. This is no, not yet. This is how we're getting our flavor. Okay, so really right now the chickpeas will be done in about 2 minutes. The quinoa is already done. So now the great thing about this is actually a little bit, if you want to take this out of the way, we don't need this anymore. What we're gonna do is those pots will come over. Do we have a non-plastic bowl? Because you guys know how I feel about.
It's only this one, but it's small.
Nicole's like, no, I love me.
Yeah, I know.
Does this
Shem.
any better?
No, I need something big because I don't like to put anything hot in plastic because then I'm getting the BPA, and of course BPA stands for what?
Beef per annum.
Beef.
Yeah. Yeah, it exists. It's out there.
Okay.
Just no one in the office knows what BPA stands for.
While
We're
we're
not
still
that kind of
wondering who knows what BPA stands for,
What?
this is how our salad is looking. Yeah, this is our side salad. I mean, even a moose bouche, if you want to taste it right now.
Can I taste it?
Fine. But wait.
There you go. So BPA stands for bisphenol A.
What?
It's a chemical compound that's found in all plastic. That is actually essentially it's a neurotoxin. So what it does when the BPA gets into your system, your body absorbs it. It actually pretty much goes straight to your brain, and it's not great. And as you can see, like a lot of children in today, they consume a lot of plastics because of the toys. They're putting those toys in their mouths. And the way that you activate bisphenol A to even be I would say more potent is when you heat it up. And so usually every time I cook, I try to not take anything hot and put it immediately into the plastic, because the plastic, even though it might be durable and nice, you're still going to get the flavor of plastic. So I'm what you people would know as a hypochondriac when it comes to trying to do things as clean as possible, which in and of itself is wild because I drink a lot of wine and smoke a lot of cigars.
Yeah, that's good.
But, you know, you got to pick your battle, right? Okay. So we're here. This is done. We're moments away. Actually, the quinoa is now done.
And the sweet potato fries. Are we actually going to use this, or are we trying to keep me busy?
Huh? Yeah, we're actually never using the sweet potato fries. There's just something to do. Had to give them a little bit of a distraction. Little dog with the bone. Yes, we're gonna do it, but you have to blanch it though. So actually, you know what you can do with this.
Nicole supports your information. She said you're absolutely correct about the plastic.
So what you want to do?
Nicole, you're so smart.
What do you mean? Why is she saying you're so smart? I was the one that said it.
She's smart.
A little bit.
I can taste it. So I'm gonna taste a moose bouche.
I've washed my hands again. I'm gonna blanch this a little bit, and then I'm gonna strain this, and then we're gonna put this, and we're moving on to our phase 2. So I would say we're about 40 minutes away. So it's really not that bad once it starts, but you just gotta get started. So I'm blanching this. Pretty much everyone should get about a handful of chips that will go along with this when it's time. And then because we don't have all the pots here in the Unapologetic Kitchen to do what we need to do, I got to find other ways. So this is done. So now you can kind of smell almost like this charcoal smell, and that's coming from the acidity from the tomato paste and the peppers. And I am desperately roaming around the kitchen trying to find what I can mix this food in that's not going to be a plastic bowl, because I just absolutely refuse.
Can you make small balls of this one?
No, I can't because it's part of the whole thing.
Is it small? Too small? It's plastic.
Yeah, no, I really don't want that. All right, so we're moving on to our next phase of this. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take the same bowl that we did the chickpeas in, because we have to use it.
Yeah.
And then what I need is I need a tray.
Okay.
Is there a tray? Yeah, that tray. I love that tray. So if we can clean that tray, I'm gonna do this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix. So as you can see, the chickpeas are done. And because of my brain, I can't put anything in there. I can't put anything into plastic, so I'll just have to deal with it, because the nonstick pan will be that much safer. We'll get into a conversation about those who use nonstick pans at another time, which is why I like to use cast iron, because when you actually do it, you actually get a little bit of the iron in there. But when you use the nonstick pans, every time that you heat it up with the oil, you're essentially biting all the chemicals that make it nonstick into your food. But we're not here to talk about health and wellness. We're here in the Unapologetic Kitchen. And what do I know as I sip my wine and go outside for a cigar break?
As we continue to learn all the things that we do every day that are apparently killing us slowly.
Well, all of them.
Okay, so the quinoa is done, and then one of our stars of our dish are also done. Okay, and now what's going to end up happening is we're going to take all of these things, and what I actually am going to need, which is fascinating, because we'll use it in that. We'll fry the chips in this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is once I pour this in, we'll clean this without soap. Just wash it, and then we'll put the oil in, and then we'll blanch it, but not immediately. Now, if you guys didn't join us in the beginning, we're making the vegan burgers. Usually, once you're done making the patty, you would put it all together because it's hot right now, right? So if you put it all together, it's going to break. And so usually, what you want to do is you want to put all of this together. Then you're going to add. We would add our flaxseed, which again, high in fiber, high in omega-3s, and you put all this together, and this is going to be our binder, which is also great for baking. So this is what's going to pull everything together. The hard thing that's going to be for me with this is that flaxseed can be very overpowering, and so if you put too much of it into with your food, it starts to taste. It's that cakey without flavor feel. So I'm in this weird place between how much do I put into it and putting it into the freezer and letting it rest a little bit, because you got to let it rest. And I don't know how I'm going to do that yet.
Use your actor instinct.
But for now, we're going to now pour. We're going to pour our quinoa, and we're going to pour that directly into the chickpeas. Okay? Just like so. We won't need it. Okay? So now our chickpeas and our quinoa have now been are put together in there. Okay, I put a lot of chickpeas in here, so I have to make sure I hit even more flavor, because chickpeas don't have, or the quinoa doesn't have any flavor, and neither do chickpeas unless you put something in there. So I'll have to add more flavor. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of this goodness and we're gonna pour it just directly in. Okay. All right, so that's going directly in there. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, and usually what I will do is I'll go wash my hands and I'll mix all this together. Okay, and the whole reason why I put so much quinoa is because I thought that there was gonna be like 11 or 12 people at the office, and right now currently there are not. There's half of that. So I put way too much quinoa in here, but what can you do? Okay, so this is that time. So you're going to see the heat. And so all we're going to do is just mix this around. So you can see everything's kind of in here. And now all we're going to do is mix all of it around and get all this together. And then I'll add some more seasonings and spices and all that, just so that it marries well together. And then we'll add the flaxseed. So once I stir this and everything pretty much turns the color of the actual the tomato paste and all of that, once it consumes the blandness of the chickpeas and the quinoa, then we're going to start to put the flaxseed in there. And then that's when you start to get into the patties. So right now we're about moments away. So you can put that over there. We're moments away from the patties. So if you want to bring me these spices, we'll start in the salts and everything. I never added the chili powder. So this is the time when
So you don't cook flaxseed? What's flaxseed?
It's like flour?
Yeah, it's like flour. Yeah. So the flaxseed again is the binder. Okay. And then what this also does is that when it's time for you to cook it, it's going to give you that kind of char on the outside so that everything in the middle stays together. And that's why usually you would do all of this, make the patties, and then put them in the freezer, because when everything is hot, it has the tendency to fall apart. And that becomes kind of the trap when you're doing these things. But because of our time, I think that's paprika. Yeah, I need that. We're going to try to see if I can flash do this, which means that I'm going to almost fry the patties, if you will. And then I'm going to add a little bit more turmeric. It's going to give you that nice color that goes juxtaposed the other colors that are in there. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna mix all this together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, as you can see already, without even adding the flaxseed, it's already very coarse.
Yeah, it is.
And this is what you want. So as it gets cooler, and then once you add the flaxseed, it gets super thick. And then imagine when you put this, yes. And then once you add this into the freezer and you leave it as the patties, it becomes really easy because now you're just putting them on the pan. We're in the Unapologetic kitchen. It is hot. I'm the only one wearing a sweater. I'm the only one wearing a sweater standing over the stove.
Business is business. You gotta push the merch. You gotta
Is this a
unapologetic tees or unapologetic hoodies. I swear we have more than just black. Just today we did a UNITY thing. Am I right?
So like your arm is sitting on my ponytail. Okay.
It's hot. I'm sweating more.
Well, in the name of unity, guys.
All right. So if you want to, can we start pouring? Trying to figure out how we want. Let's see how we're gonna do this first.
Okay.
I want to pour the oil.
Okay. So what I want to do? Let's wipe this tray. Let's wipe the tray down so it's dry. Okay. So we're gonna do this. So we're adding our thing. Let me add a little bit more pepper into it. Again, this is our patty. So this is the thing that you really want to have the flavor because it's the star of our dish. As I said, in a lot of burgers, very rarely is the meat or the turkey or even the chicken, if you will, the star of the dish. It's usually all the toppings. Whereas for this one, this is what you really want it to be, the toppings, or you really want it to be the star. So I like to mix all this together so it gets super thick. And then this also helps me while I'm doing this. It allows me to get all this heat out. So as you guys can see, because it is hot, right? You see all this kind of heat. You see all this heat that's coming out. And I'm trying to buy a little bit of time to let a little bit more of this heat out by stirring this around. But as you can see, it's, Actually, if we want to now, we can cut the pineapple into slices like that. And then we can also do the tomatoes. But it feels like that. And then we're going to fry the chips. So, hello. So, other than that.
Because you're mixing to release the heat, right?
Yes. But you didn't dry it. That's fine. You know, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do.
This feels very much like baking.
It does. So this is what I would do if I was putting it in the freezer, right? And obviously the reason why I'm doing this is so.
That's what
I say.
Let me show you.
Oh.
Wait. Laura says it's Pete says this is organized chaos.
It is very unapologetic. So these are our buns, Nicole. Lettuce. Okay. All right. So now I think, again, I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. It's really, really challenging to try to do this. If we were like on HGTV, what would have happened was we would have done everything up to this point, and then I would have pulled out the patties from the freezer that I would have done before. Yeah, that it would have been before. And now we're going to add the flaxseed in here, and now it's going to be even more coarse. We will. Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, we're going to do this a little bit on the top like this and almost cover the top of it in the beginning. And then we'll stir it. You want to stir it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to drink some wine. So, guys, we're about 30 minutes away, which I think is okay. I think that's okay. Okay.
This obsession with tasting things.
Well, it looks so good.
You're like a toddler who's constantly asking if they can taste cookie dough.
But it looks done.
No.
Let me check if it's done.
No.
It might be done.
So we're gonna have to take our time with that one.
Mixing.
And then keep going. And then I'm just gonna keep adding a little bit more because again, as I said, with the flaxseed, it will soak up the flavor that then almost gives it this very grainy kind of taste. Okay. And so you kind of have to make sure that you're seasoning. You almost want to over season these as you're doing it. And then we're going to add just a little bit more flaxseed in here. And as you see, it doesn't change the color, but it starts to make it thicker.
You ever had flaxseed?
Nope. First time.
So flaxseed is also it's really good for fiber. So people will put flaxseed in their smoothies. Some people might just take a spoon of flaxseed in the morning just to help the digestive system. Yeah, because there's so much fiber. It's like
powder.
Yeah, so you'll just take it, put a spoonful of it, and as you can see, it's so thick. So like imagine what that does inside your system, right? So it's very, and that's why they also use that as a caking agent to be able to do this as well. Yeah. So we'll do.
It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good.
Okay. And
There's
then
great technology where you can smell
You
things
can
through
smell
a
it through
screen.
the screen.
It's Smellorama.
okay.
Crank the pepper.
As again, you almost want to over season. You want to over season it because I'm always terrified about what it's going to do. And then Simba, if you want to grab a small spoon, you can taste it and you can tell us. And I haven't even tasted it, so I have no idea what this is going to be. And he'll tell us what he thinks.
Okay. The pepper, the black pepper. Okay, let's go.
That means you're seasoning it just well, just right.
That's good. That's good. Mine needs more. I see what you mean.
More what?
More hot.
More heart?
Flavor. I think it needs more pepper, a bit of everything, basically. Like exactly what she did, because it tastes so good.
Okay.
Add more of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
like that.
I think yeah.
Okay. Okay, so as I said, very, very accurately, with things like this, the flaxseed will take up a lot of the flavor, and that's a big thing. And then what also help bring the flavor out a little bit more is obviously the salt. You want to bring that out. And then if you're worried about, oh my gosh, I feel like there's going to be too much flavor, the great thing about this is that the sweetness from the pineapple and the tomato will be the refreshing, will cut through all of this heat. It's really just about wanting to make sure that you get the viscosity properly when you're doing this. And the good thing is that the flaxseed also helps kind of cool it down a little bit. So we'll probably mix this for about 1 or 2 more minutes. And then we're going to do the really hard part, which is making this patty.
That's gonna be fun.
Huh?
Thing with limited time, because as you said before, usually
Yeah.
we'll let this
But
rest for a few hours.
Yeah, but I think what we're going to do is we'll make the patty. While the patties sit in the freezer for maybe 10 minutes, we'll start doing the chips and we'll clean up. And then if you guys have any questions, we'll answer some questions and then we'll get to our plating and all of those things.
If you have questions, you can start asking now.
Yeah, if you have questions, start. So you'll just chop it like this, right? No.
Time just for you.
Yes.
Oh, like
Yeah.
spicy.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Pete says it's wine time just for you.
Facts. What wine are you drinking? Are you drinking a red or a white? You drinking a Cab? You're drinking a Merlot? You drinking a Shiraz, a Syrah, a Hermitage, a Pinotage, a Pinot Noir, a Petit Bordeaux? I mean, I can keep going.
His wine knowledge.
Tuscany is not a wine; it's a place in Italy. Yeah, it's an Italian. Maybe you're drinking. Yeah, but you have to cut the edges.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Have you noticed like Kevin doesn't like
Sangiovese.
I'm like, what?
he doesn't like skinning anything. The secret Taylors didn't want to do it.
I saw the instructions. He said slices like this.
Okay, let me see. Let me see how it feels.
Joining us on Facebook.
Oh,
Hey,
guys.
Who's there? What's good, Stepping Stones International?
I'm only so strong.
No, it's fine. I just want to see. You see how much thicker it is now because of the thing.
I'm enjoying the workout.
So we're making vegan burgers in our Unapologetic kitchen every Monday, guys. This is a great time for us to do another ad break. You guys should go run over to our Patreon immediately for $2, $5, $12. You guys get access to so many things. For $2, you guys are going to get the access to our Unapologetic podcast, where we already have 24 hours of podcast content, where we are there to forge, destroy, and kill the way that you look at the business of entertainment, as well as joining our unapologetic community, where we are having longer, in-depth conversations. For $5, you get everything that's in the $2 one, plus partial access to our books and to our short film, The Zoo, which made film festival circuits a very strong period piece that I'm not going to tell you guys about now, but I promise you it's very much worth it. So less than a cup of coffee for $5 an entire month. You guys get access to all of that. And then lastly, but absolutely not leastly, something that's absolutely crazy. For $12, you get our books. We've written about 5 books here at Opulent Entertainment Group on the business of entertainment, how to build a global artist's career from anywhere in the world, dispelling the myth that you have to be in Hollywood in order to make it in Hollywood, as well as 5 foundational secrets for auditioning, things that I have learned in my 30 plus years of being in the entertainment space. And you can keep mixing. I'll be almost done. And we have, as well as our writer's dictionary for those that are writers. Even if you don't want to write scripts, if you want to journal, if you want to just have thoughts, how do we structure them, and what's the vocabulary that one would use when they're in there, which I think is very, very important as well. Sorry. Yeah, find a way to interject.
So Abigail Baldwin says, "What are we making?" And then she just joined us. And
Hi,
Lola
Abigail.
Cobra 66 says, "I like the IQ versus EQ episode."
Hey.
Thank you.
I can't believe that's out.
Do you want to tell them some of what we're making?
And Varona says, "Kelvin has been waiting for the moment to taste it."
You know.
Calvin wants to taste everything.
They
every
won't
10
let me
minutes.
say.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll put that on. It's fine. Okay, I want to see how hot.
Hey. You gotta say.
Are you tasting?
No,
Okay.
And guys, please tell Abigail what we're making.
Hey, Abigail.
Calvin.
We're making denim special.
So look at this. So this is what I'm saying. So when you look at the viscosity now, once we've added the flaxseed, you can see how it kind of starts to pull apart, right? Like you can dangle it like that, and nothing's gonna happen, right? So once you start to mold this together, and it's not super hot now, so by us mixing it and letting all the cool out, look at this. This is like a little baby patty for like a little Stuart. Hello.
I like it all. I like all of it.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Hello.
I don't buy it. You look like a full-time meat eater. You just saying what you're saying. Do you really?
You know.
Vic is but here's the funny thing. Let me tell you something about Zulu.
Yeah.
He is a full-time meat eater, but he will even admit here that as we've gotten older, we have appreciated, and he has appreciated the vegan meals a little bit more because our bodies. Hush. And I didn't say because we're old. We're just saying that because we understand that as we get older, we need a little bit more. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add just a little bit more chili, and then
I could do a backflip right now and eat chicken and steak and all the things. You gotta eat veggies.
I don't think that's a flex.
Yeah.
That's not a flex as much as you think it is.
That's a flex. He knows, right, Zulu? He knows.
All right. So we have that in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more turmeric. I'm just pounding this thing with flavor. All right. So I think that's good. So we're about moments away, guys, from making this a patty. We're gonna drain the water out from the chips.
I'm skipping pineapple.
Okay, and then we're gonna start getting ready for our toppings. And we're pretty much rounding the corner.
Oh, yeah.
The good thing about when you're mixing it like this, even though it's burdensome, you're letting all the heat out and you're giving it an opportunity to breathe and the thickness to be able to come together, which is really nice. And I would even say that this isn't as spicy as I usually would make it because other people in the office would feel like they can't take it because there's too much spice. But I'm not going to say any names. Sabaha. Blaze, Sam, even Ryan.
What did I do? What are you talking about? Why are our names getting dogged? I'm from Caribbean. I know you're mad.
Hey.
Mad.
I'm not saying any names.
Why are you getting dogged?
Sabaha, Sam, Ola, Ryan.
You insane.
They don't like spice.
They're very limiting us.
Even Pepper is like,
Even Pepper.
right?
So hot.
Right?
That sounds good.
So we really have to kind of walk it back sometimes.
Okay, so we're gonna turn on the live now.
Oh yeah, so now we're being threatened. Like imagine the level of threat. Well, you said something I don't like. I'm gonna cut it all off. But anyways, and yet when we put the Patreon at 12, 5, and 2, I still must give continuously, which is fascinating. Feels like exploitation to me. But anyways, we're in the Unapologetic kitchen. So I think we're moments away. I think we're about 1 more minute. Our left side's is mixing this. Simba's getting the pineapples ready for the slices that are going to be going on top of that. Instead of using your regular burger buns, we're using lettuce. As I said before, usually what we would do is we would put all this together, and then what we would do is we would make them patties and we put them in the freezer. But because of our time that we don't have, I'm going to wash my hands, and then what I'm going to do once I dry them to make sure that it doesn't stick, I put a little bit of oil. I put a little oil on my hands here after I've washed them, and then I'll show you guys here live exactly how it looks. So you just kind of get your hand in there like this, right? And then you decide, okay, the people that are in the room and the people that are in the space. You can see how just when I do that, it already kind of doesn't really do much. And then imagine what happens when you actually let it cool a little bit. So we're going to start to form these into patties, okay? And then all of a sudden, just like that, it'll be a patty, right? And then there it is, okay?
Pretty cool.
You see?
Oh, okay, I see.
Pretty cool, guys.
Okay, and then that now becomes your patty. So we'll have this kind of very, very meaty patty, which is great.
Ironic,
Which is
considering they have no meat.
Facts. Okay, so that's essentially what that will be. So it'll be a really nice bite, and that's what you kind of want it to look like. Okay, so it'll be like that, and then once you kind of get in there, you can keep stirring. It's fine, and then I'll start putting these together. And then what I'm going to do, because as I said before, I would usually make these as patties, and then I would put them in the freezer for about 2 hours. If I don't have the time, I put them in for an hour. But now I'm doing this on camera as a live where you guys want to see what the final outcome is. So now I kind of have to expedite. So if we were doing this on like HGTV or something like that, we would be, at this point, I would be pulling out the patties that I've already made from the freezer. And then we would be, already be, whatchamacallit, putting those onto the pan to be able to do that. So how many of it is it for us so that I put the patties accordingly? How many of them are in the office? There's 3, 6, 7. So we have 7. So there's literally just enough. So I can make all the patties evenly. So this is really nice. This is actually a little bit too thick. Okay. But this is what all the patties will be. So it's really, really nice to be able to get it like this. And unless I continues to stir these, and these will be, and the great thing about this is now when you cook them, you can cook them mainly to your preference. I always want to get a nice char at the top and then a nice char at the bottom. But the main thing is that everything kind of stays together.
Abigail wants to know, is this going to be baked?
No, we're gonna put them in on the stove. So we're gonna almost, if we were using the grill outside, these would be grilled. Yeah. So that's what that would be. 7?
Fry it.
Okay. Let me make it a little bit smaller. Start making them a little bit smaller. It's fine. So these 3 will be for us, and then this will be for them. 1. So 1, and then I'll fit 3 here. Okay. So I'll do 1 more big one here. Okay. All right. So as you can see, guys, let me come to you. As you can see, as promised, it starts to become a patty. And as you can see, I'm not having to do anything to keep it all together, right? And that becomes the thing. But they're still a little bit warm. So if you hold it for a long period of time, it's going to break, which is why you'd want to put it in the freezer for a little bit of time.
On a side note, I know Kelvin keeps claiming me as his choreographer.
Hey,
If he does anything embarrassing, I did not teach him that.
All right. So we're doing this. Sorry, sorry, let me move out of your way. All right. Okay, can you start cutting, and then can you cut the tomatoes as well to the same type of size, if you will? Okay. All right, guys. So we're about 15, 20 minutes away, which isn't bad. To make food, guys, in order to do all this, it takes time, which is why so many people oftentimes are like, we don't have the time to do it. So I usually would say pick a day during your week. It also becomes very meditative, gives you an opportunity to be creative. It's not about being perfect. It's about being unapologetic and getting the thing that you want. And that's what I highly encourage. Okay. Okay. Yeah, those will be two there. Okay, so one more. Yeah, we'll have extra. We'll have one extra. Okay. So we're making these are pretty thick, which will be nice. So it'll be super meaty. I believe it'll be very much worth it.
All the tomato. Ooh, then you put it in your hands.
Who said that?
So so Noir Muse Noir said, ooh, Dennis good with his hands. And Nicole said, Aaliyah, were you teaching Zumba lessons?
Oh yeah. Oh, because the things came out. I forgot those came out. Oh yeah.
What were you doing?
So for those of y'all who just came onto the live, we were in Machudi this past weekend.
Where's Machudi?
Wait, I'm getting there. There's so much going on. Anyway, guys, so we're in Machudi, which is a small village in Botswana, very close to Gaborone, the main capital.
Where we are right now?
Yeah, where we currently are. We were partnering with Stepping Stones International and MTV Sugar. We're doing this pilot program where we're teaching. There's a whole master class. We're teaching them different things. There's directing, acting, marketing, cinematography, editing.
Can you give me another? Just give me a plate.
Producing.
Give me a plate. Just a plate.
I don't know if I left anything out.
The business of entertainment masterclass, baby. You forgot marketing.
I said marketing.
You said marketing.
So such nonsense.
Anyway, yeah. So within all of that, we started them off with a warm up, which is very important as an artist. Not just as an artist, guys. As much as we're making sure you guys are tuning in to watch us cook, you must also be taking care of your bodies, guys, which is incredibly important. I'm trying to stress that out for you guys. Yeah, and I was stressing the same thing for the people in Chudi.
For these 30 young artists.
They loved it.
Yeah, so I was doing Zumba and they were crying. But they loved it. They absolutely loved it. I know they did. Yeah.
Abigail is the person that you go back through the ingredients, so she joined late.
No problem. So as you can see, okay, so we're about done. So here's our patty. So we're making, if you just joined us on this live, these are vegan. We're making vegan burgers. Usually for, as you can see, I'm sweating. I'm in the Unapologetic kitchen. So if you look at Baby D, he's in a kitchen that's on fire. And that's because my blood boils hot all the time, which is why I'm always sweating. But as you can see with this, we have in this patty, usually when people eat vegan burgers, it's kind of boring. They'll either use the Beyond the Meat, this, that, and the third. I'm the worst of them all, which is an alkaline vegan, which I don't like to eat anything that's processed. And so in this, instead of it just being black bean, it's chickpeas, it's onions, it's tomatoes, it's quinoa, as well as mushrooms, a lot of seasoning. So we have turmeric, we have cayenne pepper, we have Scotch bonnet pepper, we have what else do we have in there? We have put a lot of things, a lot of ginger, a lot of garlic, as well as our unapologetic seasoning, which maybe in a couple months you guys will find out what that is. And then the binder that makes it go like this so that it doesn't fall apart is flaxseed. And so that's going to put that. And usually what we would do is I would allow this to sit. And as you can see, I'm holding it like this and it's not falling apart, right? So you guys can obviously see. And so now that it's cooling down a little bit. So usually though, I would let this sit in the freezer for maybe about an hour, maybe 2 hours to let it rest. But we don't have that type of time. But we were able to make a tremendous amount. As you guys can see, you pan down on here. These are our patties that we have here for everyone in the office. And then for our buns, we have for our buns, we have lettuce. We have our lettuce that will be wrapped.
Let's eat these burgers.
Nice. Knee slap.
That's a knee slapper.
That's a knee slap, bro.
And then we have onions, and we'll have pineapple, and that's going to come together. Yeah. So then, okay. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna buy a little bit of time while they're still cool. I mean, they're still pretty much cool.
Dance break.
But what I am gonna do.
She started the alkaline diet last year.
How's it going for you, and what's your favorite recipe? So now that we're here, what I am going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle. If you wouldn't mind, I'm gonna sprinkle on each one this. And then if you wouldn't mind flipping it when it comes time. And this is going to, and again, I usually wouldn't do this, but because of the time that we have, and then flip it over, I'm just going to put some flaxseed over each one of them so that when we do put it onto the stove and start to cook it, it will stay, because that's the big thing. You want the thing to stay. It's fine when you bite into it and it falls apart, but you really want it to stay at least right now. Okay. So now I'm putting flaxseed. Again, flaxseed, super, super high in fiber, a lot of omega-3s, but also can be very overpowering to food that doesn't have a lot of seasoning. So you want to be very careful and make sure if you don't like if you don't like a lot of seasoning, that might be problematic to use that. But you can also use regular flour if that's your thing. For me, it's not my thing, so that's why we're using this. Okay. So we're gonna put this in there, put all of them together, and then what I'm going to do, because it naturally wants to break because of the heat, and that makes me absolutely crazy. I'm gonna start putting this in the freezer. You want to start powdering the top ones, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna start putting them in the freezer, and all we're doing is doing it as a coat. We're just coating them in there in the beginning just to do this, and we'll put them around. And what this is going to do also is it's going to give us a...
Looks like a bun. No, I was helping keep it like inside. Hey.
If this breaks.
Hey. Now I'm showing them how intact it is. Flip it. Just do like sorbet. Then do the thing. Do the thing. Hey.
I would never take a child like this. I would give them away. If this was my child, they would be somebody else's child.
I am independent.
Yeah, are you? So we have this. Okay. Okay, facts. If anyone's taking an above 18-year-old adult that has the mental capacity of a 4-year-old, Simba is your perfect prototype. Okay, so we're flipping this. We're moments away. So while we're doing this, we're then also going to then heat up the stove. So Simba, if you could put the stove on 9. We're gonna heat that thing up, let it boil, and then we're gonna have this with our sweet potato chips. Okay, and this is gonna buy us just a little bit of time for me to get them a little bit cold, because I really don't want them to break apart immediately. Okay.
And we're also having our side salad, which we just added.
And we're also gonna have the side salad, which I didn't even taste. I forgot that the side salad even was there. Oh, that's cool. You tasted it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
Because
Oh, you taste. Oh, that's cool.
He's tasted everything.
Oh, that's nice.
He's the only one who's tasted everything.
She called me to taste it.
Because you were bothering me.
Personally, he called me. She's like, I know you like to taste.
No, you were
That's
like,
It's
can I taste?
ready.
That's
Can I
nice.
taste?
As soon as it was
Can I
ready.
taste?
So you just
Can I taste?
the side salad?
I tasted the side salad.
Oh gosh.
Is there a front salad?
Okay.
All right.
One, everybody.
All right. So here we
He's been
go.
here all day.
So we have that. Okay. And then, all right. So I'm going to, you turn those on 9. So now, guys, as you can see, our patties are done. right? So I just put, can I just have a little bit more? So all this is essentially it's the top. What we're essentially saying with this is that we just want this to be where we're gonna let it get the crisp, and everything else in the middle will be. If this was a burger, it would be like medium, or even medium rare, because I don't have a lot of time to be able to do it. So this is where our grill marks are going to be. But the hope is that I'm gonna buy us a little bit of time by throwing these in the freezer quickly as we now start the process of getting our chips together. So I'm hoping that's going to buy us a couple of minutes. It'll let us clean up some of these dishes. Usually, as we would do this, if we were doing HGTV or anywhere else, this is when we go to a commercial break where we have our marketing that talks about our Patreon, our Bongani cigars, our Tao wines, our Jocka Jock bags. So marketing,
Unapologetic merch.
take it away.
So first and foremost, we have our Patreon that starts at $2 at the low price.
Did you put you didn't put that? You didn't put the other one. Which one did you put in here?
Unapologetic podcast episodes. This one finished. Over 24 hours currently on right now.
You put that one in there?
As
Yeah, I
well
can
as
taste it.
opportunity to be a part of the opulent community. At $5, we have the Zoo, which is our historical docu-series, as well as the partial access to the opulent artist book, Building an Opulent Career from Anywhere Around the World. And then we have 5 opulent acting foundational secrets, Jen's book, as well as, that's it actually. And then we move on to the $12, in which we have the podcast, we have the books, we have the Writer's Dictionary, we have opulent artists, we have opulent artist workbook as well. We have Mastering Your Mind,
Yes.
and the 5 opulent.
There's only 8
secrets.
patties. Why are you
And
slicing
then
so
we
many
have
tomatoes?
Our docu-series.
Okay, so you pack more onto it's fine.
Diamond Cut, which is a preview of essentially what the Dining with Diamonds was.
All right,
And then we have
and
Tao
then
wines.
we're gonna do the lettuce.
premium luxury
So
African
now we need,
wines.
so essentially because it's 14, so we need 14.
And
So we
Java
need
bags, premium African
one
wines.
lettuce, right? So it's like this.
Unapologetic merch.
All right, guys. So everyone is. It's always funny. Everyone wants to be on camera until it's time to be on it, and then they don't know what they're saying.
Yes. Who are you talking about?
Huh?
Marketing.
Oh no, I'm talking about this one. So like want to be like this. So we need 14. We need 13 more of this, like just like this. We need 13 more of that. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna see if I can or if I should. Do we have that tahini sauce? Do we have the tahini?
Made?
Yeah, the one. Is it in the refrigerator? Yeah. I'm gonna dare.
You see a man of many talents. It's very cool.
Who is?
You.
Oh.
What are they on about? Which talent?
Yes. If there's okay, if not, it's okay. We'll make it work. Let me see.
Huh?
What did it?
It was in
Go ahead, entertain them. What would you do to entertain the people while we're? It's all just you. You're the only person in frame. Everyone's left the frame.
I'm counting salad. This is
Leaf.
It's not salad. This is not salad.
I'm counting leaf. I'm counting lettuce. I'm counting.
Want to taste?
This is a lot of pressure.
I'll taste it after.
This is like number 3.
Yeah.
I
No, bring it to no.
I just to I promise I do really good on camera. It's just now I see what had happened was denim, and then.
Is there a world that you
like,
can do this without stuttering?
Plus
Abigail says she just eats a lot of mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Quinoa salad, lots of fruit. I love mushrooms. Takes away the meat craving. Chickpeas, sometimes I just
Oh, you did ask her for a recipe.
on alkaline for recipes.
You see?
Nice.
So
And lots of spring water. And Mercy said, don't hurt the lettuce, Kelvin.
I'm hurting it. Does this kill the lettuce?
no, it's fine. Just
Okay.
be gentle. Not all of them are gonna work.
Okay.
Please,
And
like-
Chris Murphy said, pressure builds diamonds, Kelvin.
Who's that?
Chris Murphy.
Yes.
Who said that?
Thank you. I needed that.
Who said that? So Ryan said that?
Yeah.
The guy that's saying the
The
thing?
thing that someone said.
All right.
Ish.
He did say someone. Okay, I'll take this one so that everyone knows. Because this right now, it has to be one for the top and one for the bottom. I guess.
Oh, okay.
So that's 4. All right. All right. So now, right now, I'm just waiting for the oil. We're waiting for the oil to boil. And then we're going to flash pan our chips. And then we're going to do that. And then from there, we're going to do our patties. So we're about 20 minutes away.
Nicole said Kelvin is not being gentle with that at all.
Nicole, whose side are you on? Nicole, look, I didn't even break. Okay, then
Okay.
I did that one. Nicole. Okay, that's fine, Nicole. Huh? Hey, Mercy. First of all, yeah,
It's really not super dynamic when you're just by yourself on the camera. It doesn't seem really like.
Nah, first
Can
of
you-
all, my art of unwrapping this lettuce, they're here for my face. They're here for the merch.
No, we're looking at
Dark
the
skin,
lettuce.
am I right?
We're looking at the lettuce just right now. So
Always
just
lean.
your hands and the lettuce in the
Just my hands on the
Nicole
lettuce.
says denim side.
Denim's what?
Denim.
Side.
Yeah, because she asked whose side are you on. She said denim side.
Oh.
she's saying denim side.
Nicole. Nicole.
Like
I can't win.
go where your bread is butter.
Nicole. I thought we would.
No, you didn't. You didn't think that. Should I help you do this? I'm kind of concerned that you
No,
don't.
it's all breaking. You got a small one. It's not me.
Huh? What?
14.
Hey, the pineapple's gonna go into. So if there was tahini, I would do an added sauce. This is how you're supposed to be. See how gentle I did that with this? So we need 14. So so for this, so this is essentially gonna be our patty, right? I don't have soft hands. These are working hands.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look at that.
These are working hands.
These are working.
My hands are filled with calluses.
D-Wade wants to know.
You see these calluses?
D-Wade wants to know if you're on any shows coming out this season.
I am. I'm in the Unapologetic Podcast.
Podcast, baby.
And Nicole said, I love you, Simba.
I know, Nicole. You know, it's just banter. You know, see, I told you, Nicole. Love me.
Can you count these and see how many we have? Because it's fun as it is to watch you figure out how to struggle. We have to eat at some point, and the live does have to end. Can't sit here all day. The hardest part of this whole thing, this hardest part of this whole job is. You want to do it? I just need
Let's
to.
not forget
I
that
just need
we
to-
have
I just
oil
need to-
on 9 on the stove.
It's not to be like, I know. That's what I'm saying.
We have oil on 9.
Five.
The oil is on the light.
On 9. The stove is on 9.
So usually when I can tell if the oil's done, I take a little bit of water and I sprinkle it in to the water just to see if it's done. So I'll take a little bit with my fingers and I'll just drop it in. And then if it starts to do that, then that's how I know that we're good to go. So what I'm going to do is we're going to slowly, huh? Yeah, as always. You know me. All right. So we're going to throw these in. Okay.
Oh, you're on 9, you're 5.
Okay. So now we're going to make our chips. We're going to,
Potato fries. That was my childhood favorite. Hey, I can't wait. Hey, right? Network, have you ever had sweet potato fries?
Okay, I broke it. Never mind.
She's not talking to me. I can't get away from here. It's your own.
okay.
It's your own.
So we're going to put these.
14 lettuce leaves.
All right. So we're putting that in there. We're going to let the chips fry a little bit. And we're doing sweet potato chips instead, which again, because the whole thought process is that the patty's going to be a little bit spicier, but then you're going to cut the spice with the pineapple, the tomato, and then you'll have the chips as well. And that's going to give you a little bit of a sweet element. I do like my chips crispy when I do eat them. I do not like them al dente and taste the potato-y. Feels like there's too much starch for me, at least. So I'm going to make them the way that I like them. And then everyone will complain about how they feel about it. And then I'll say, you didn't buy them. So I don't really care how you feel. So you guys do what you want. Okay. So we're gonna let those go. We're using sweet potatoes. Yeah, we're using sweet potatoes. So I use the sweet potatoes because again, the patty that we've made is spicier, and so I think the sweet potato will kind of help a little bit more. And then the other potatoes, Irish potatoes, as much as I like them, a little bit too much starch for me, so it makes me feel a little bit more bloated. These are thinner, it makes me feel better, which is also why I like to cut them like this, so they just really become like chips. Okay. So we're gonna do this, and then what we're gonna have on top of this, once this is done, we'll take these out, and then we'll put our burgers on. We'll top them. We'll bite into them. So we're about 20 minutes away. Say it again. Love that. Love that. So we're about 20 minutes away. So maybe, is this a good time for our commercial break then, network and marketing? Marketing, take it away. If we can lower the music a little bit. Oh, there you go.
So on Patreon,
You see, she knows.
Culture.
Do we not have 14 yet? Okay. All right. Go marketing. I gave him a mic, and then the first thing that his first thought process is to leave the room, which is crazy.
So we have Tao wines, the best wines you can find on the planet. African-based, luxury, premium, and only for global artists.
Black and gold, baby.
And then we have Jogga Jog bags, premium African luxury.
Made in Kenya by Kenyans, original leather, everything. It's premium leather. I promise you, it's the best leather bag that you'll ever buy. I promise you it is.
And last but not least, definitely not least, Bongani cigars.
Everybody knows I love my cigars. I was smoking a cigar before this Unapologetic Kitchen. After I eat this burger, I'll be outside smoking a cigar again. It's my pacifier.
Thanks.
I gotta have it. I don't even know what I was doing in my life before it, but I promise you it's the best. Take it away.
And finally, we have Patreon. On Patreon, we have 3 different tiers. $2, we have $5, and we have $12. On $2, we have the Unapologetic Podcast, one of the greatest podcasts in the world right now. And then you get to be a part of the opulent, the Unapologetic community. And on the $5, you get the podcast, you get the community, as well as the ability to watch The Zoo, our historical drama, historical piece on Black people in Nazi Germany. And then you also get partial access to Opulent Artist Book. You don't get access to the workbook.
But you're not in the workbook or in the zoo. Why are you saying that? Because sales might go down thinking that you're in it, and then we have the opportunity where that might be our highest sale. But anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Anyways, and then we have the $12. On the $12, we have the Diamond Cut. What is the Diamond Cut, you're wondering? It is a docu-series on... A docu.
It is a docu-series.
No, he said donkey. I said docu.
Oh, guys.
A docu-series.
I'm gonna just for a quickly. I just want to let everybody know we're a highly respected and well-run organization, and I couldn't be more excited to be leading such a group of smart, articulate, educated young artists in the next ideation of my career. Which, if you're watching online, I still do have one.
As I was saying, we have the Unapologetic Podcast coming to you live every single Friday at 7 p.m. CAT, 9 a.m. PST, 10 a.m. MST,
and 9 a.m.
What? No, 12 a.m. EST.
It's
12 p.m. EST.
Good attempt.
So, all right, let me just make it clear. So, just when we said let marketing come in and do a marketing break, what they really meant is, Denim, do more. You haven't done enough. So, our podcast drop every Friday, 9 a.m. on the West Coast, Los Angeles Mountain Time, obviously right after that, 10 a.m. And then if you are, I guess, Central Standard Time, you would be 11 a.m. And then, of course, if you're in the East Coast, it would be 12 p.m. So I hope that you guys get that. And then, of course, if you're in London, it would then be for the other side because we are ahead of everybody. It's just an hour behind us in the same way that we drop all of our unapologetic, because now we're a network, right? We have our Monday Lives, which is our Unapologetic Kitchen, where we forge, destroy, and kill the kitchen, cooking fun foods from all around the world, as well as on Wednesdays, which we're now going to be launching. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but we should be. We're going to be doing our workout weekends that we're now going to be launching, which I'm really, really excited about, where we do these 30-minute exercises with you guys so that while you guys are sitting at home, you have no excuses to not be the fullest unapologetic version of you. And even though you might be born this way, there's other ways that you can change yourself for the better if that's something that you want. You know what I realized, marketing, out of all the books that we were talking about, we never talked about Mastering Your Mind, which I think is fascinating. Okay, great. So I guess I got to fill in the break. So we're still
Because you guys are having a stare down and we don't know what's going on.
35 minutes later. We're still trying to figure out the lettuce situation. Are we close?
I don't know. I don't know, Denim. I don't know. It's too big a responsibility. Why would you have me do this?
It just feels, it's just lettuce.
Like, but you like, don't break it.
Night this week.
Hey.
Yes, our game night.
Game night.
Our game night is Wednesday. Our game night is Wednesday night.
Yeah, change to Wednesday.
Our game night is Wednesday nights. Everyone's looking around, looking at each other like we don't know. Like,
Come on, guys.
like I said, I run a highly professional, top-notch
We're experts enough.
company, and I couldn't be prouder to be a part of it.
Go up and go global.
Even though everybody else that apparently is here doesn't realize that they are a part of it, but that's okay. They're just a bunch of hired actors.
We literally are. And you pays the bill. She pays my rent.
So,
Cooks
So
my
where
food.
they can find the wines though is in the store.
no, it's not on stores. You got to order them directly. Towelwines.com. You put the order in there, and then we ship. Because all of our merchandise, everything that I promote, is coming from the great continent of Africa. Our towel wines are made in Stellenbosch, South Africa. Super, super excited about that. We have 5 different varietals. We have a Cab Seb Shiraz. We have a master blend, which I'm very, very excited about. We also have an MCC, which is a Method Cap Classique, which is essentially a champagne, but we're not allowed to call it a champagne because it's not made in Champagne, France, or France, depending on how you want to look at it. We also, I believe, we have a Sauvignon Blanc, and I believe we also have a Chenin Blanc, which is as well. So we have multiple varieties. I'm a big blend person. I don't like anything straight up, but you can go to towelwines.com, see all of our varietals, and order from there.
There's a question about the count, and Tepo Jackie said, "Go opulent."
Go global. So the funniest thing about this whole about the count,
Yeah.
I don't know what that. Yeah, can we get to the count? What's the count? The funniest thing is
I stepped in to help you.
we are our patties are ready to be made, so we can be done. The chips are taking so long because of the pan size. So we're just waiting for those. They're not even ready yet. So we're about 20 minutes away.
Nicole wants to know what games will you be playing on Wednesday. Please let it be spades. And then script_therapy said they are not ready for no parts of spades. Okay, Ryan.
So this is baby one. So here's the thing about spades. I feel like you have to be of a certain caliber to play spades because spades breaks up families,
Whole
marriages, happy homes. So I guess, Nicole, you're saying spades would be your bet. Does anybody else that's watching, what would your recommendation for game night? Because we don't have it locked in. But it's Wednesday night. So my assumption is if we do play spades, Nicole, on Wednesday, you'll be joining us.
One, two. Like I've been cutting this.
So right now, I'm just waiting for our chips to be done. Just a food update. Our patties are in the freezer. They're just getting cool. They're not. Nothing's really happening with them. But we need 14.
Yeah,
You threw off my count.
I'm pretty sure we have more than 14.
That's all we need.
I stepped in to help him.
Okay.
And then he said I was showing off, so
So
I showed off some more.
Okay.
This is where it says play Cards Against Humanity.
What?
God.
Oh, I don't know that we have Cards Against Humanity in Botswana. I don't know if I have that deck, but it would be cool.
We do, we have it.
Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
What about Taboo?
Taboo? I've also seen Taboo.
So if you guys have suggestions, please put them in the comments.
Yes, please.
And who knows?
Yeah.
What time it'll be for Jersey? What time will be night?
Jersey, so we're doing our game night at 7 p.m. Are we doing our game night at 7 p.m.? So if we're doing our game night at 7 p.m., Nicole, it's going to be 12 p.m. for you in Jersey. So which is perfect for you because you'll be right in the middle of your workday, which is perfectly ideal for anybody that wants to be doing while they're supposed to be working, gaming.
Priorities, Nicole.
Okay, so we want to do this so that I want to get them so that all of them start to get a little burn on them. So we're getting ready to do our chips. Do we have any other questions, comments? This is the perfect time. We're about 20 minutes away.
Yeah, she said okay while I'm working.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. You know, to be right in the middle of the workday and checking your phone to see.
I'm trying. The chips. The problem is, it's the chips. It's not even me. And this is what happened is that
The phrase of the day is, we're 20 minutes away.
From blazing. Hey,
That's the phrase of the day.
but
Let's change it to 7 minutes.
But here's the thing. The problem is right now currently is that because of the fiber in the actual chips themselves, it takes a lot longer to break down. And because you don't blanch them for that long, we didn't chop them and get them in the water. So now it takes a lot longer to break down the fibers in order for them to cook. So,
Abigail suggesting Uno
okay,
or Monopoly again.
Ooh.
Monopoly
She was there
seems to
for
be a
the
fan
Monopoly.
favorite.
Nice.
Well,
Okay, we might do that again.
Nicole said if she tells her students who you are, they will want to speak to you.
That's fine. Tell them we
That's
can.
perfect.
Cool.
Okay, I'll do one better. Nicole, let's do this. If they want to speak, what we'll do is marketing will set up a special Zoom
Hey,
for you in your classroom,
hey,
and I'll do 30 minutes
hey.
with your classroom to talk to your students and answer any questions that they have, as long as it has to do with life, how to build a career, whether you're an entrepreneur or an artist. So if that's something that you want to do, put your email into the thing. Our marketing people will get to you, and we will set up a Zoom specifically just for you, and we'll talk to your entire classroom for 30 minutes if you can make that happen.
We know, Calvin.
Thank you.
Abigail said it's been 20 minutes since forever. Elmo.
No, it hasn't. We're in a different time zone.
It takes some, but but let me
Nicole says, wow, that's a blessing.
That a minute?
take advantage of it, Nicole.
She said, yes, sir, I'll talk to my class.
So what I would say is that sometimes it takes 20 years to have an overnight career. So if you have to wait 20 more minutes, you always kind of feel like you're almost there. And so you have to just keep going. And that's what I'm doing with this. But I promise you guys, what we'll do for this, for the sake of the live, so that we can get everybody out of here, I'm gonna plate some chips. I'll fry one patty. We'll eat the burger, and then we'll be out, and then we'll cook ours, and then you guys will see the pictures of the aftermath. So give us 10 minutes. So we're 10 minutes away. Okay?
Nice. Now we're cooking. I'll definitely cook.
Warren?
I don't want to.
So we're playing with him.
I want to say this, but it's embarrassing. I don't know how to play either of those.
Wow.
I know what they are,
What?
but I've never played any of the
Do you have a favorite game?
from the.
No, do you just have a favorite? Do you have a favorite game?
Warren says we are hungry, Denim, please.
Your
20 minutes is going to kill us.
That's like my life. So much of my life feels like that.
Tell them the bit about 10,000 bills.
10,000 no's before you get a yes. So maybe I need 10,000 more hours, 10,000 more minutes, or 10,000 more seconds. If I just stay in the kitchen, eventually I will eat.
Willie says I'm definitely getting hungry.
All right, so we're close.
Okay,
Do you have a? But okay, do you have a favorite game? Do you have a favorite game?
I'll probably say blind karaoke.
Blind karaoke?
Yeah.
Is that a game?
Yeah.
How's it blind? How's it blind?
You're not looking at the words. So
So-
it's like we have a genre, like we have genres, right?
Yeah.
But like, okay, let's say we write the genres down on
So if you guys don't know, if you
paper.
just joined us, we're doing our Unapologetic Kitchen now, which is Monday, obviously. But we're also planning for what our game night's going to be on Wednesday. So if you guys have any suggestions for our game night on Wednesday, and now we're figuring out what Left Side's favorite game is. So what was that?
Blind karaoke.
Blind karaoke. So you essentially get like a piece of paper,
Yeah.
then you write down different genres,
Yeah.
and then you tear them up into little pieces, and then you do a raffle type thing. And then for the genre that you pick, one other person will blindly, well, not blindly, but they'll choose a song from that genre,
Yeah.
and you don't know what song is coming up.
Oh.
And then the instrumental will play, and you have to sing the song.
You're not allowed to look at the lyrics.
No, you're not.
So what do you don't imagine you don't know the songs and you don't know the lyrics. You just gotta go.
Yeah, but then sometimes it depends on how kind the people you're playing.
Nah.
Okay, Simba, do you have a favorite game?
Charades, I'm very good at charades.
Are
In
you?
30 seconds.
Are you?
My
Yes, I am.
Oh, but
Also,
I'm
you're
really-
the last
I'm really
game, and
glad
I'm very good at
actually.
guessing.
I'm actually really good at 30 seconds though.
Come on, what do you guys think? I'm very good at these things.
So
Are you testing
my
me?
favorite
I'm
games.
moderately good.
My favorite games would be
Something about world domination.
Risk is a favorite game. Gin Rummy is one of my favorite games. Spades is one of my favorite games, and then of course the all-time guy, I'm elite. First of all, if more people were here, they would tell you that I'm probably the best player at spades
Stop playing.
ever.
Never.
That
guy is over here.
I promise you right now, I'm probably the best player at spades. But again, and then of course the all-time, the Olga is Monopoly. But if you ever want to see me at a table, you'll find me at a Texas Hold'em table. You'll find me at a Rummy table. And if you want me to break up your family, I'm happy to join you for spades, and I'll break your family up. And then, if you want to use a little bit of cerebralness, we can go to Monopoly, and I'll do it. I got to do that.
Challenge, here we go. What's going to happen? You're going to teach one of these people how to play, and I'm going to teach one of these people how to
And they'll
play.
be on the
And
teams.
then we'll be on a team, and we'll see what's good.
So what we're saying is that the network has challenged me
Interesting.
to a spades match where we're gonna take non-spades players, and if you guys know spades, you play in teams unless you're playing singles. Are we playing big joker, little joker, or no
All the
jokers?
things, all the things.
So wait, I'm just clarifying. We're playing big joker, little joker, and
Two spades,
huh?
two spades. You want two diamonds? We put two diamonds on there. We can go
Slap. First of all, hold on. We're gonna do big joker, little joker. We're gonna do the two of diamonds and two of spades as the ace king queen, and let it ride. And make sure you have your meld. If you don't have your meld, we gonna cut. And I'm about to cut up. Here's the thing: on spades, I cut more on spades than I do in this kitchen. So don't come in with nonsense. I like that.
What is going on?
You're not a spades
I
player.
guess we're the ones who they're gonna teach.
I'm guessing we're the learners.
So who's team around?
You should play with it, just
Whose team?
He said, "Oh my God, Darren, you're my partner."
Facts. I'm the best space. I promise you. I am cerebral. I'm the best one, and nobody wants to lose to me because they don't. They think that.
Yeah, facts. No, facts.
But everybody does lose, and that's unfortunate. But I promise you, maybe we okay. So I guess Ryan, then we'll pick from this, from either left side, or you'll get a little bit. Yes. So okay, so you guys should put in the comments. So here's the thing: we're gonna play spades on Wednesday as our game. You guys, as the audience, will decide.
Nicole said, I hope you know to count them books.
Book up.
Nicole, he won't have a chance because they'll be on my side.
First of all, so you guys decide, who do you want Denim to be on? Do you want me to be on little bit side, or do you want me to be on left side? Now, neither of them know how to play spades, but we will teach them. And
What's the Ouija?
There's a opulent beds.
okay, what's the wager? Do we have a wager?
Network.
I'm happy for a wager.
Here's a conversation with you.
Neely says, we going wheels. Let's go.
Wheels.
Let's at Boston. Let's go. Get the car ready. Get the car ready, Neely.
All right. So what we're saying is, we want to do a wager. I'm happy to do a wager all day long. Whatever you guys want the wager to be, because I won't be doing it. Huh? Yeah, because you'll lose. I wouldn't either. Okay, so now bring in emotional manipulation. Now we're gonna be emotional. Okay, so our chips are ready. Our chips are ready. I'm just gonna pull out one patty now. Our chips are ready. I'm gonna pull out one patty, throw it in here, plate it so you guys can see. We'll end the live, and then we'll keep cooking and we'll be done. But our chips are ready.
So who's on who's on?
Can you wait? I'm not ready. Don't pull them out. Don't pull them out yet. 1 second.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna run that Boston. Neely said wheels mean that 10. That 10 or more. I said that's what's up.
I know what a wheel is.
I know. She over here telling us that we don't
That's what I know what it is. Neely, I lived the life. Neely, I lived the life. Don't let the smile fool you. This is what I do. I am more than happy to drag somebody on.
You know, this conversation would be so much more riveting if we knew what they were talking about.
Don't worry, studio book. We have one vote for Denim with Lil Bit.
Interesting.
Hush.
Nah, he said H. I don't want to be on Denny's team.
Hush.
I refuse. Ryan, I'm on your team.
Ryan, stop dancing. Bad.
All right.
Chips?
Huh?
These are all the chips?
No. I'm plating one. I'm plating chips in the beginning, and then I'm gonna do one patty, and then we'll plate. We'll do that, and then we'll cook the rest off the live. Otherwise, it's gonna take some time. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can put some pepper on it. Feel free. Just crank it. All right. So Simba, can you grab me a patty? Okay. All right, guys. So we are at the process at the coup de grace. At this point, we're gonna take a patty. It would be great if you took one from the 2 instead of the 4. There's a 2 plate. There's a 2 plater in there.
So guys, every time you're seasoning, if you feel like you've seasoned enough, season more.
Okay, and then flip.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, there you go.
Season
All right.
more.
There you go.
If you feel like it's enough.
All right.
More.
So I'm taking a patty. It's semi-cold. It's not bad. It's not as bad as it was. And then we're gonna just drop it in there. And I've never done it like this before, so we're gonna see how this works. Yeah. Which will be, put that one back in the freezer. Because usually I wouldn't fry it in this way. But we're gonna just see. I'm gonna do maybe a minute or 2 minutes on both sides. And then we're gonna
know what our board is. Board is 4.
Oh, board is 4?
She said 3 or 5. Wow. I know the life she's living.
5 is wild. 5 is a lot.
It's usually 4.
It is 4. With 2 people?
Yo, with 4 people.
Oh, I mean, 2 teams. Yeah, facts. Yeah.
But I see why she's doing that.
She's trying to get the action.
That part. It's like a start drama. Keep on Jaxie.
Oh, but we should be able to do that. If board is 4, everyone should be able to hit that. Everyone can hit that.
Because if you get 3.
Yeah, but you can't overbid. Is there a punishment for overbidding?
You're definitely going to sandbag.
Sandbagging, yeah. So there's definitely that. We're gonna explain all this when you guys join us, literally on Wednesday for our game night. So apparently, so what would she say? What would you say 5 was? Hush. 6 is absurdity. You'll never hit 6. You're never gonna hit 6. Board is like the standard. Like you should be able to hit that guaranteed. So it's all about how many books you can get. When you say books, it's like how many you think you can win. So you might look at your cards and say, okay, I can guarantee that I'm gonna get 4. Your partner might say, I can guarantee to get 4, and it's like, are you certain that you can? So that means that when we say it, we're not saying 4, we're saying 8. Out of 15. And then what happens is if you're with the wrong partner who doesn't know, they'll cut you with the wrong card and it screws your whole team. Hush. Yeah.
What a high stakes game.
And I promise you, if you screw up and cut somebody or drop the wrong thing, do the wrong thing.
Facts.
Do the wrong thing.
Facts.
The table will get flipped.
Facts. Because there's you cannot look at your cards in the beginning of the game and go through it and go, I believe I have 5 if you don't have 5 and not paying attention to the board. Because it's not about, oh, I'm just paying attention against my opponents. I also have to pay attention to what my partner put out. And like for an example, if I put out a 10 of spades, you have a jack of spades, you've cut my 10 of spades to get the book. What are you doing? You didn't have to. You had a 4 of spades.
Unless you have no choice.
And you
do it and you take it, you better be spades
tight. Yeah. Can I get a better leaf? Because I'm getting ready to play. All right, guys, we're plating now. I didn't want a better leaf. That's not falling apart. Yeah, that's great. All right, guys. So we're getting ready to plate now. We're getting ready to play.
It's been 20 minutes. We're true to our word. That looks so good.
All right.
Yeah, we're cooking.
So we're getting.
Y'all go and you fly to Africa on good bread.
Pull up now, for real. Pull up.
All right. So we're getting ready to play 1 minute. I'm just letting the other side of it. This is the first time I've ever done this where I've actually fried the patty, but I'm doing this as a way to flash cook it. Whereas usually I would just do a sear on it, but now I'm putting them in the deep fry, which is the rest of our chips are going to go into, which are these, obviously. So that's going to be nice. So I'm just giving this a little bit of a char, a little bit of that on this side, and this is done. So as you guys will be able to see right here, look at this. You see?
Right?
Look at that. Right? And that's what it is. And then on the inside, it'll be nice and cooked and everything, but you're going to get the nice char and everything. So now we're going to come over here. So we're going to come over here and we're going to plate. Okay. So what I'm going to do with this is I put this patty, same patty. I throw it straight onto the leaf there. Okay. And as you can feel it, it's a little bit crusty. Then I'm going to take, where are my pineapple and tomatoes? Okay. So we're going to do our pineapple. Oh, we didn't cut did you guys cut the onions? Okay. No problem. It's fine. I'm going to cut, and just for the sake of this, no, it's fine. Just for the sake of this, I'm going to cut the onion just so you guys can see how I like the final plate. We'll take a bite and then we'll cook the rest of it because we've been here and you guys have stayed with us the whole time, and we appreciate that. Yeah. So, and I hope you guys will join us for our game night. So I'm just slicing. I'm going to just slice this onion quickly, and then we'll be on our way. Okay. So want it to be like this. So you want to get these a nice little one good bite on it there. So you just throw that on there, literally like that. Get a nice tomato. Some people like one or two. These are a little bit smaller. So I'm going to put two on here. And then a lemon or a pineapple. Guys, it's been a life. Not a day. It's been a life. All right. And then all we're going to do is, what I like to do with these is I like to cut the top off like this. All right. And then, so, actually, while we're here, can you put more of the chips in? Okay. All right. And I'm wondering, actually, I don't like this. Look at this. Whole thing is falling apart. Look at the lettuce. I don't know who put these lettuce things together. Huh?
Stop framing me.
All right. This, you want to cut that part off of it, and you want it to cover, but you don't need all of the extra. All right.
I don't appreciate
So all you're gonna do is this, right? So you're gonna go in. You're gonna tuck it in. You're gonna tuck it in a little bit this way. Okay, put it in its home, and then you'll put some of your chips. You'll put some of your chips on the side here, right? Okay, so you got some of your chips, the Stacy's. The chips taste exactly how you want to taste them. Okay. And I guess, will this be the ending of our life when I bite into this burger?
No, wait.
Huh?
Wait.
Yeah, no, I have to put the salad on here.
Ish.
There's no mountain too great.
Okay. So you're gonna put the salad on there?
The chips are worth the wait.
Why don't you leave my salad out of this?
All right. So let me come over on this side. All right, guys. So we appreciate you guys being here. We have our chips, our homemade flash chips, sweet potato chips, salt, pepper. I promise you it's great. We have less sides, mousse bouche, fresh salad, peppers, cucumbers, avocado, lemon, and a couple of peppers in here. This, which is a great refreshing element with a little bit of kick. So that's really nice. And then we're gonna come in and we're gonna do the opulent burger, the unapologetic burger, if you will. Okay. You squeeze all this puppy together like this. Who do I want to do this to? So I want to thank you guys for being on the Unapologetic Kitchen. We made our vegan burgers. I promise you this is the best thing you guys are going to eat. Super, super healthy, super rich. And as always, go opulent.
Go, 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 go. Why does it always seem like you are 0.1 seconds off?
That's good. I know it is.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That was our live, guys.
That looks good.
All right, live.
My hand is too small for that.
We good? We all? I need to close.
Whose burger is this? Is this yours?
You must get it with the taste of everything.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Put it together. Put it right there. Man, this is like me. I told you. What did I tell you? You guys don't listen to me.
Ryan, you were playing.
I wasn't playing. I told you. Wait till you get your own.
We have what?